What's going on, guys? Today we're going to be talking about the newest entry in the Halloween series, Halloween Kills. This one is starring Jamie Lee Curtis, Judy Greer, Andy Matichak, and is directed by David Gordon Green. The story for this one goes like this. The nightmare isn't over, as unstoppable Michael Myers escapes from Laurie Strode's trap to continue his ritual bloodbath. Injured and taken to the hospital, Laurie fights through the pain as she inspires residents of Haddonfield to rise up against Myers. Taking matters into their own hands, the Strode women and other survivors form a vigilante mob to hunt down Michael and end his reign of terror once and for all. I'm a very big horror and slasher fan, and I've always really admired John Carpenter's horror works like the original Halloween, The Thing, and They Live. When 2018's Halloween hit the big screen, I was really impressed and had a lot of fun with it. So I've been patiently waiting for this second film in the new trilogy. Unfortunately, I don't think it holds a candle to the first movie, and I actually think it takes a step in the wrong direction towards the more lazy and repetitive entries in the franchise. Now, obviously, Jamie Lee Curtis is the best actor involved in this film, and she's a staple to the franchise in the slasher horror genre in general. And I gotta say, I'm pretty surprised how much they sidelined her in this movie. She's mostly kept at bay and tending to her injuries that she suffered in the last film, and is mostly stuck in her hospital bed for the better part of the movie. It didn't make a lot of sense to me. It made me think of the saying, if you're gonna ride in the Kentucky Derby, you don't leave your prize stallion in the stable. Anthony Michael Hall and some of the other mob members that decide to take it upon themselves to track down Michael Myers have way more screen time than she does, and I think that was a mistake. I thought Judy Greer and Andy Matichak were fine here. Nothing really to write home about, but they kept the story moving. And since it's already been reported that there's gonna be a flashback scene and an appearance by Dr. Loomis, I'll say that I think those were the most well-done scenes in the entire movie. They have an authentic 70s feel to them, and the vocals and visuals incorporated to bring back the late Donald Pleasance's Dr. Loomis on the big screen were phenomenal. It didn't come off as hokey at all, which can sometimes happen when a movie tries to pull something like that off. I think when it comes to the gore, they tried to give people what they want to see with this one. I don't think that there was an insane amount of violence when it comes to a slasher film like some others have been saying, but you can really tell that they wanted to think outside the box and come up with some creative and inventive kills for Michael to do this time around. In this one, it seems like Michael Myers has more of an attitude and a little bit of a swagger to him. These are not quick and efficient kills. He's making sure you feel these ones, and then he's going and grabbing something off the wall and coming back for more. However, I gotta say, a kill moment that's really stuck with me since the 2018 Halloween movie is when Michael Myers turned that cop into a human jack-o'-lantern, and I don't think there are any moments in this one that come anywhere close to that. The visuals and sound design are still really solid here, though. You can really feel that extra oomph as Michael plunges his knife into somebody, and even if it's wrong to say, he looks really good doing it. I think I just found the first movie much more memorable. And who knows, maybe I'll feel differently about this film when the entire trilogy is available to be binged, and see that this movie works well as a violent and gratuitous middle act of this story. Maybe this film exists just to let Michael Myers express his brutality and rage, and the story takes a back seat until it's wrapped up in the final film. But as it stands right now, I don't think this entry brings anything new and creative to the table, and it's hopefully the low point of this trilogy. I think the 2018 film surprised everyone with just how good it was, myself included. It was a great welcome back to the franchise that provided a striking amount of fresh ideas and new mythology to the story. And I want to see this third film end with the same amount of gusto that the first film brought to the table. If the final film ends up being more Halloween Kills than Halloween, I might start treating the 2018 movie as a standalone film. Halloween Kills gets a Sully score of 6.5. I didn't think it brought all that much to the table this time around. Hardcore fans that are passionate about the 2018 film will be disappointed with the lack of story progression, but semi-satisfied with the brutal and creative kills in this one. The middle act of a trilogy is known to take its foot off the gas from time to time, but let's just hope that means there is a slick and impressive final act waiting for us next year. So that's my review for Halloween Kills. Let me know if you're gonna go check this one out in the comments below. And if you like new movie reviews, make sure to hit that like and subscribe button so that I know you enjoy this type of content. And I'll see you guys at the next video.